The opinions expressed are those of the show's host and not the staff or management of Port St. Lucie Broadcasters. Any reproduction without written consent of WSTU and WPSL is strictly prohibited. Now it's time for Quality of Life Radio, brought to you by Cigna and Aetna Medicare. Here are your hosts, Gary Owen and Tom Bouvier.
Hello and good morning, Treasure Coast and the state of Florida, and happy Halloween. We have the ghosts and goblins flying around the studio here in our office this morning. We decided to not do the bats this morning because our producer of the show says we are batty enough. So
Can you believe that?
I don't believe that at all, but it is what it is. Hey, everybody. My name is Gary Owen. I'm the president of Owen Insurance Group, and welcome to our world-famous Quality of Life radio show on this extraordinary Tuesday morning. And who do I have with me?
Woohoo! I'm your ghostly partner. I'm a friendly ghost, though.
Yes, Casper.
Yeah,
like Casper.
I'm like a Casper for the friendly ghost. My name is Tom Bouvier. I'm your co-host.
And we are shooting live here in our Stewart office at 1611 Northwest Federal Highway in downtown Stewart at our office location. Hopefully you're tuning in on WPSL or WSTU or Facebook Live. And for those of you that are tuning in around the world, you're catching us on TuneIn Alexa. So thanks for joining us this morning. And Tom, we are here every single beautiful Tuesday morning, whether it's rain, snow, sleet, or hell.
Well, that's because you and I, we love to educate people.
We are educators.
We love to talk, but...
I don't know about I like to talk. I like to listen more than I like to talk.
Well, good for you, because that's a true statement. And God gave us two ears and one mouth. That's right.
I don't know. We got two lips.
We do. Then that counts. Now, we just can't have two tongues or a split tongue, like they say, talking out of both sides of the mouth.
Yeah, that's right.
Well,
fork-tongued devil.
What we do like to talk about, though, we love to bring knowledge and present information about insurance planning. We love to simplify insurance planning so people can live a stress-free life. We believe in no BS, straight transparency. We teach you the pitfalls to avoid, the good, the bad, and the ugly of any insurance product that we take care of, health, life, whatever it is. And that's what we do on this show. Every Tuesday morning, we bring relevant content that actually can help people.
And this is the no plop zone.
This is the no plop zone, so no BS here, my friend.
No plopping around over here. And and really, we are so thankful to you, our listeners, because we get phenomenal feedback and folks that call our office and need help with their insurance planning, whether it's Medicare or life insurance or individual health insurance or group insurance, disability insurance, dental, vision. We get folks that hear us on our weekly radio show. Tom, that we've been doing, this is our third year doing this now. And so we get a lot of great compliments, and we appreciate the feedback from all of you. So thank you for being our clients.
We do. Thank you again.
So we're going to start today. We're going to talk a little bit about Medicare Advantage plans, because we are full steam ahead for the Medicare annual enrollment period from October 15th through December 7th. So we're going to be talking about Medicare Advantage. We're going to talk about the benefits of having Medicare Advantage, and maybe things that maybe not so rosy about Medicare Advantage. So we'll share some of that information with everybody here. Before we get started, though, let's do the quote of the day, and that is, "Today I choose life." Every Tuesday morning, when I wake up to do the radio show, I can choose joy, happiness, negativity, and pain, to feel the freedom that comes from being able to continue to make mistakes and choices. Today, I choose to feel life, not to deny my humanity, but embrace it. So that is today's quote of the day.
Very deep.
Very deep.
Very good.
I've been feeling deep here recently, so I might as well go ahead and convey my deepness.
All
So,
right.
Tom, let's talk a little bit about Medicare Advantage because, obviously we've been helping a lot of clients this Medicare annual enrollment period, and they have to make a decision whether or not to choose to stay on the current plan that they have or to choose a different Medicare Advantage plan, or maybe they're on a supplement and they needed to do a review on their drug plan. But today we're going to hone in and focus only on Medicare Advantage plans and benefits today. Next week on the November 7th show, November, I can't believe I'm saying November 7th already. Chris will be here before we know it, man.
Only 2 more months.
My goodness.
Yeah, goes fast.
But next week we'll talk about Medicare supplement, and definitely want to tune into that one as well. And so, Tom, Medicare Advantage. So, when people choose to take Medicare Advantage, I think the majority of consumers out there, because there's so many agents out there, Tom, that don't educate. And so they're called order takers. They're enrollers. They only want to offer you a Medicare Advantage plan because they make more commission on Medicare Advantage plans. So a lot of agents focus solely on Medicare Advantage. So Tom and I will always tell you to do your due diligence. Never work with an agent who's captive or a career agent. Work with an independent agent. That's Owen Insurance Group. That's who we are. We're all of our agents across the state, across the country are all independent. And we represent you with all the different carriers. We don't just represent one or a handful of carriers. So we do all the heavy lifting, and then we determine, based on the doctors, based on the drug formulary, what's the best plan for you. So you should be giving us a call if you have questions or you need to have a Medicare review done at 772-210-1020. Tom, we are licensed with a lot of Medicare Advantage carriers. And out of those Medicare Advantage carriers come hundreds of plans. How do you choose the right Medicare Advantage plan?
Well, I kind of back to what you were saying about finding an independent broker, and that means we're appointed with the majority of Medicare carriers. That would be a good first step. Certainly do your own research if you like to do that kind of thing, but to have a sounding board, have a local licensed professional who can help you narrow down. And so I always liken it like a funnel. The way we do it here at Owen Insurance Group is we have those 2 ears. We ask the right question. We do what's called an intake form. We'll talk about what kind of providers you have, primary care, specialists, hospitals, durable medical equipment companies, facilities. We want to get a list of those and make sure they're going to be in the network. We're going to review your your medication. We're going to find out, of course, what area you live in, through your residential address. That's based. There's service areas, or traditionally counties, or even multi-counties or states can be an entire service area. You have to live in the service area. So these Medicare Advantage plans, they are part of the Medicare system. They, as you were saying, they actually replace your Medicare card. You leave your Medicare card at home, and they combine all the benefits of Medicare Part A, inpatient hospitalization, skilled nursing, a few other benefits under there, and then Medicare Part B, which is doctor visits, outpatients, lab work, emergency room, all that. And most of them include Part D, as in David, and that's your prescription drugs.
So real quick, Lo, I just want to make sure you heard what Tom just said, because it's easy to glaze over and you hear but you don't understand. So I want to break it down. Tom just said on Medicare Advantage, you're basically giving up your original Medicare. You're no longer the original Medicare program or system. They are not paying your claims now. It's the carrier that you contract with, that Medicare Advantage plan sponsor, will be now responsible in paying your claims. Claims are paid much differently. You might have a chance of getting that claim paid. But again, it's up to that individual insurance carrier. Now you also have pre-authorizations that will also have to be an extra step that you need to take as well. Whereas in the original Medicare program, we'll talk about that again next week, where being on original Medicare with a supplement, you don't have that. So I just want to make sure that you understand what Tom was saying about, you put your Medicare card away, you are no longer going to be using your original Medicare card. That is exactly the truth, because you are no longer in the original Medicare program.
Right. And so we call, or Medicare calls these Medicare Advantage plans Medicare Part C. And I like to tell people that the C is for combined. It combines the benefits of Medicare Part A, Part B, Part D, and then all these companies throw in additional benefits that original Medicare may not cover. They may not. Medicare does not cover a gym membership. Most of the Medicare Advantage plans carry gym memberships through a variety of different sources. They make it also cover transportation to and from doctor visits. They may add some dental or vision. And so these are benefits within the Medicare Part C that these companies do to attract people. And you might say, wow, these sound like really good plans. They must cost a lot. Well, the unique thing about these, and again, we are the no plop zone. We're going to tell you the good, the bad, and the ugly. But the good thing about these plans is beyond you paying your Part B premium and Part A, if you've been paying into the system, that you shouldn't have a premium, be $0, is that these plans are $0 premium.
Some of them are. Some of them are up to $150, but the majority of plans is $0.
What?
That's right.
How can it?
Wait a minute.
Well, I heard
it doesn't cost me anything.
That must mean it's no good.
That's not what we're saying.
Yeah.
You still have cost involved, but the premium is $0.
That's right. The monthly premium that you would pay above and beyond your Medicare Part A and B many times would be $0. And there's a lot of Medicare Advantage carriers that offer that $0 premium. A few of them even help to pay for your Part B premium. You may get flyers in the mail or seen advertisements about check your zip code, see if you can get money put back.
Those annoying TV commercials.
Yeah, I don't even want to say the names.
We're
not going to say those names. But they would say, check your zip code, look and see if you can get money back, meaning some of these Medicare Advantage carriers will pay that. So you may say, well, how are these companies staying in business? If they're giving you money to pay for your Part B premium, if they're not charging you a monthly premium, how are they getting paid?
It's free. I love it.
It's free.
I don't care. I don't care how they do it. I just want my free benefits.
Yeah, well, one of the truest statements in life is there is no free lunch.
Nope.
So what happens is all those years that you paid into the Medicare system, for many of you 40, 50 years, and then you're paying that Part B premium, the Medicare Trust Fund or the Medicare system is paying these individual carriers a monthly stipend for everybody that enrolls in their plan. That's why they're all competing for your business.
A lot of money, too.
They're trying to juice up this benefit and lower this cost and entice you with a $0 copay for your primary and only 10 or 15 for a specialist. But as Gary was saying, they may have a $0 premium, but when you go to use the service, you go into the hospital, you're going to have out-of-pocket cost. They will have limits. That's called a maximum out-of-pocket. And again, these companies are all competing for your business, trying to get you to enroll in them.
What's the maximum out-of-pocket on like on a PPO, Tom, that they could go up to?
I've seen $10,000.
Yeah,
I think
sure, $10,000. So
$10,000. Yeah.
People. So if you have a bad year, that $10,000 cost, that $0 premium now just cost you $10,000.
Exactly.
So something you got to watch out for, because the commercials aren't going to tell you that stuff. They're going to show you the pretty toys and the colorful flavors that you get with the benefits that you get. They're not going to tell you the negative. Here at the No Plop Zone, Tom and I are going to give to you, like we said, Dirty Harry, the good, the bad, and the ugly.
The good, the bad, yeah, that's right. Full transparency, folks, because we have to let you know, because the thing about the truth it's always going to be revealed.
And it will set you free.
And it will set you free. And I tell you what,
supposed to.
Eventually, people are always going to find out, time reveals all things. If you get in a plan and you don't know some of the hidden costs, and then you have a problem, you're going to find the hidden cost. But these Medicare Advantage plans comes in two primary flavors, as I call, like chocolate and vanilla. But they're HMO, Health Maintenance Organization, PPOs. Very simply, the Health Maintenance Organization, or HMO, says you must have a primary care doctor. Most of them say you must get a referral to see a specialist. And they all say you need to use the providers in our network except in the case of an emergency. So it's a little more, let's say, restrictive controlling.
Yeah.
They may make the doctors provide more prior authorization, pre-approvals, more information. Why are you ordering that CAT scan or that PET scan? And they might deny the procedure, or even deny the claim if you go and use it without an approval. Now, a PPO, on the other hand, says you don't need a primary care doctor. You don't need a referral to see a specialist. But if you go to our contracted doctors in network, you'll have lower out-of-pocket costs, but we do give you the right to go out of network. Now, you were talking about agents. Some agents will say PPO is as good as a Medicare supplement because anybody that takes Medicare, you can go to any doctor that takes Medicare.
It's because they don't know what they're talking about.
They don't know what they're talking about. That's a half-truth. We want to give you the full truth and the whole truth. Now, it is true that every doctor that takes Medicare, they can take a PPO and not be contracted, but they're not required to. And some of those doctors will say, I won't take any Medicare Advantage plans. We recommend, I have many clients, some even from the hospital, saying, I'm in the hospital or I'm in this emergency room and this doctor said I've got to go this place and they don't take Medicare Advantage. They want me to get off of Medicare Advantage immediately and I need to enroll in a supplement plan. My first question is, are you currently in a hospital or skilled nursing facility? And if you say yes, 99 times out of 100, you're not going to get on a supplement plan or be able to get off of your Medicare Advantage, because typically you're in a contract with these companies for a full year.
That's right.
Unless you have a special qualifying event, it's called a special enrollment period, or an SEP.
And so Tom's right. So it's a 1-year contract that you're in with a Medicare Advantage plan. And you're stuck in that plan for the year until the next AEP, right? The next annual enrollment period. So, but the doctors can leave the networks anytime they want. They're not bound by the same rules that you, the beneficiary, are bound by. So, and we see this all the time. Even though it shows the doctor may be in network today, when the clients go to the doctor, he goes, oh, we don't take that anymore. Oh, well, it'd be nice if you guys updated the website, but it just doesn't happen. So doctors can leave and come and go just like that on Medicare Advantage. So it's important that you folks understand that. And that's one of the negatives that we see with Medicare Advantage, along with the pre-authorizations and the claim denials. And more hospitals we see are dropping Medicare Advantage plans.
They are.
Because, well, we won't get into that, why they are. But, again, we're not saying that, what we're saying is there's not a one-size-fits-all solution. We're saying that Medicare Advantage is not for everybody. Medicare Supplement is not for everybody. So everybody has a unique situation. And Tom and my job is to drill down, find out what your needs are, do a real needs analysis and do an assessment to determine what's best for you. And part of that conversation, Tom, has to do with budget, right? So
that's right.
All these things come into play.
Absolutely. And one thing, Gary, I even had a long conversation with a very, very intelligent person yesterday on the phone, and they kept saying, well, we have supplement plans. We have a supplement plan in addition to our original Medicare. Ours is a PPO. And so let's get it straight. Everyone listening, a Medicare Advantage plan is not a Medicare supplement plan.
Say that again, Tom.
A Medicare Advantage plan is not a Medicare supplement plan. As a matter of fact, Again, Medicare Advantage is like the entire, that is your health insurance. It takes the place of original Medicare. So it's like Medicare, if you just have Medicare and you have a supplement, it's like, and you add a drug plan, that's like having the main course, a beautiful salad, and a nice dessert, right? All three.
I would say a nice salad and a beautiful dessert.
Oh, okay. Well, and always eat the dessert first because life is short and you never know what's going to happen. But the Medicare Advantage Plan, it's all inclusive. It's all in one. Okay. And budget concerns could be a factor in which way you go. And don't choose a Medicare plan just based on your current health conditions.
Or benefits, you know, I mean.
Yeah, or the benefits, right. Health conditions or benefits. You have to look down in the future about what could happen because that's what insurance is all about. It's protecting against the unknown, unexpected, catastrophic event.
And making sure that your formulary is done right, because if you give us the wrong prescriptions, okay, so we do our due diligence. We go by what you give us on the intake form. And so if you put down a certain prescription and you say, oh, that's a tablet and or a capsule, not a tablet, man, that can totally wreck your plan. So you've got to make sure that this gets done right. And you should go to the professionals who do it right every single day, day in and day out. And that's here at Owen Insurance Group. Give us a call at 772-210-1020, or you can check us out at oweninsurancegroup.com. And again, the fact that we are a brick and mortar agency, you have a place to come to. So, we are credible, and we are here, and we're local, and we've been here for 38 years. And Tom, benefits. So real quick, you got 5 minutes left. Let's kind of hit some of the benefits that Medicare Advantage plans offer to our Medicare beneficiaries.
Sure. The Silver Slippers Fitness. Well, actually, it's called Silver Sneakers or Optum or Renew Active. But these are fitness programs that allow you to join many of the more popular gyms around town and around across the country. So a gym membership, basically some dental and vision is included. There are some plans that even have that's coming out next year with what's called a fitness allowance. They're giving you actually $800 worth of benefit. It's going to be a reimbursement, but $800 toward anything that gets you moving. Camping equipment, literally a camping tent, specialized classes at the gyms where you go, or a gym membership that's not included in Silver Sneakers, or athletic shoes. So if you wanted to buy those $200 or $300 specialized athletic shoes, this particular plan gives you $800 as a direct reimbursement. Glasses, they give you money for glasses. They give you money for dental. Sometimes it's in a reimbursement. Sometimes it's a dentist or have to be in network. Hearing aids. Meal benefits, say you come out of a hospital. Many of the plans will have a meal benefit where they'll ship about 14 days worth of meals directly to your home. Of course, they're frozen, healthy meals. And some even cover things like bathroom safety features, to help put
railings and stuff.
Railings or what do you call
ramps?
it? The ramps and things like that. So there's these companies, again, 24-hour nurse lines to teleconferencing. A lot of benefits are included in these Medicare Advantage plans.
It's pretty rich benefits, quite frankly, and some are offering benefit like on a card to pay for utilities and things like that. One thing I want to caution you on real quick is on these give back plans that Tom alluded to earlier. They're called give back plans. Give back meaning a portion is paid towards your Part B premium. Those plans, people love them. But you have to understand something. There's give and take with these types of plans. So yes, you might have your full $164.90 back in your Part B premium, but you're going to have higher copays, you're going to have higher deductibles, you're going to have larger maximum out of pockets, and you're going to have some these benefits that Tom spoke about earlier, these additional voluntary benefits, ancillary benefits, would not be available. So be cautious. Don't just choose a plan because, oh, that sounds great. I'm getting all this and a give back in my Part B premium. And then you realize you made a mistake.
That's right.
Come check us out. Give us a call, 772-210-1020, and we'll do a no-cost comprehensive review. Tom, any final thoughts before we close up? We got what, 2 minutes left?
Okay, yeah. So Medicare Advantage plans were the second real program that was created when Medicare began in 1966. So when Medicare started, insurance companies provided Medicare supplements, and then in 2006, prescription drugs. But these Medicare Advantage came about, started to formulate around the 1990s, and they worked for a lot of people, especially if you're on a budget, and all your doctors are in network. So there you go.
All right. So listen, if you've got questions about your Medicare plan, you're turning 65, you're aging into Medicare, or you want to review, give us a call here at Owen Insurance Group, 772-210-1020. Okay, stay tuned. Coming up next, it's a Brian Kilmeade show. And hey, if you like us, share us with your friends, your family, your neighbors, your loved ones. We hope that you enjoyed the show. And remember Treasure Coast. Stay safe, keep healthy, be happy, and enjoy your quality of life.